So Mike Budenholzer is out after 5 seasons and a championship with the Milwaukee Bucks, and you knew change was going to happen. This new ownership group's looking around going, wait, we're spending all this money on this team and we're losing as a number 1 seed to an 8 seed in the first round of the playoffs? Yeah, things are changing. And I don't know that Giannis was completely satisfied with where things were headed with Mike Budenholzer. At the same time, though, are we sure this is all on Bud? I get it. On social media, we all like to point fun at his funny faces he makes on the sidelines, or sometimes the adjustments aren't there. But this guy has won 60% of his games as a head coach in the NBA, nearly 70% of his games as head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks. You don't win 60% of your games as a head coach by being a dummy. That doesn't happen. He's a smart basketball mind. He's been in the league for a long time, starting with Pop. And I think any team would be lucky to have Bud leading the charge for their organization. But hey, if Giannis isn't happy, if some of the players aren't vibing completely with what was transpiring, I get it. You got this window. You got to attack it. I think the one thing that we also have to acknowledge, though, is this was the oldest roster in the NBA this year. They're just under 30 years old on average. And Chris Middleton, who's been one of their key guys over the years, doesn't look the same. Since the injury, he has not been the same guy. He's got a player option for $40 million next year. They're going to have to tweak some things. Brook Lopez is a free agent. Now, where do they go from here? I think Nick Nurse is the guy who is the obvious candidate for the Milwaukee Bucks. 1, championship experience with Toronto. 2, known for being a high IQ basketball mind, tactician, adjustment maker. He has all those boxes that you can check off. He also is a little fiery. He can get after it. He'll get after it with players. He'll get after it with opposing players. He'll get after it with the referees. He's the kind of guy that maybe this Bucks team needs. Maybe they need a guy with that type of demeanor, but he's not going to fix everything. The Bucks have to come into this season younger and healthier. You cannot have a team that is the oldest team in the NBA headed into next year.